Welcome everyone to our next lesson in the Red Strike train-up sessions. I'm Yves, the designer of Red Strike, and in this video we will be covering detection of naval units by aircraft. We will see how to detect surface naval units and submarines. Both are undetected, as it should be. In this example I will use the Norwegian Navy, one surface action group of the Norwegian Navy and submarines of the Norwegian Navy. On the other side, the Soviets will use Tu-142, that's the Bear, Tu-16, that's the Badger, and Ilyushin-38, they were called May, NATO name was May, Badger and Bear. So, the naval units of the Norwegian Navy are undetected, and the Russians try to detect them. As you know, something that is not detected cannot be attacked. So what we will do is we will send the first unit flying over those hexes, trying to detect the units that are in there. Of course, detection depends on the detection range of these different aircraft models. We will check that first in the player aids table of the detection ranges. So here we see the maritime patrol aircraft, anti-ship and anti-sub air units. The models are the Ilyushin-38, the Tupolev 16K and the Tupolev 142. So each of these aircraft models has its own specifications and is destined to be good at one job. Let's start with the least good one. So the Ilyushin-38 may detect a submarine at a distance of 4 operational hexes, but we are on the strategic map, and this is the strategic hex 0. So indeed, the Ilyushin-38 has to enter the hex to detect the submarine, and then it has to roll 4 or less. So the Ilyushin-38 is taking off, flying all the way around here. And here we are over the submarine. Well, up till now the Soviets don't know that there is a submarine, but they can try to detect it. It's a 4 or less we have to roll. We roll, and it's a 4, so submarine is detected. We remove the detected marker. And now as the enemy unit is detected, the air unit may also initiate an attack. Submarines can't shoot at aircraft, so the Ilyushin-38 is returning home and has done a great job on detecting and hitting this U-boat unit. The next thing is we want to detect the surface naval group, and we will take another look at the detection table. So we still have the Tu-16 and the Tupolev 142. And as you can see, the detection range of a surface naval group for the Tu-16 is even 1 hex away. So it does not even get in close to those ships before it can detect them. Probability is only 3, but it's worth a try. So the Tupolev 16 is taking off, flying all the way around here. Stops 1 hex short of the surface action group. We are trying to detect the surface action group. We have to roll a 3 or less. It's a 10, so it's a miss. But now what we can do is we can move 1 hex further and try again, and then we are checking in the same hex. There is a probability of 5. So keep in mind that these hexes are 280 kilometers wide, so it's a rather big portion of sea that you have to patrol. And this time we detect the naval units, so we remove the detected marker. And as we have an anti-ship rating of 7, we could now also shoot at the ship. Of course, in real life, the aircraft would also have been detected, probably, and the ship could have also used anti-air fire against the incoming bombers. So now we will see what the Tu-142 can do. Oh, it has an SS rating of 5. So we will fly this one up to the submarine, miss, and fly back home. And this concludes the air naval detection teaching scenario.